My lovely YouTube, welcome to the channel of the Loquacious One. How is everyone doing? I hope everyone is doing fine. I am the Loquacious One, the one-hit quitter of affordable hauls. I am coming at you today with a haul on things I use for my Christmas tablescapes and vignettes. Things you can just grab real quick. And the store I am assessing is Dollar Tree, because Dollar Tree is affordable. They have a lot of great finds, and it's accessible to the majority of us. Of course, there are other options that I use, but this is just to get you started so you be inspired and you'll think outside the box. And all some of these things are limited to the holiday season, so I want you to be able to grab them when you see them because they do go quite fast. And while some things are available on DollarTree.com, not everything is. So again, when we throw up those alerts and we do those hauls, this is the time of year to kind of be on your extra queue to see them and go out and be able to grab them, put a little mad money away so you can be able to go out there and get them at a moment's notice and won't have to wait till next payday, because next payday they might be gone. Excuse me. Okay, with that being said, some of these things, like I said, the vases, they are available also, but you have to buy them in multiples from DollarTree.com. They will ship them to your nearest store for free. So let's get started with the vases. The vases are what they are. What are you going to get for $1? But again, the possibilities are, limitless. You can deck them up, bling them out, do what you have to do to them. That's definitely what I do with them. They're clear, so excuse me, it's dry in here. They're clear, so they are able to go in different decor settings and different color options. Okay, so let's start with the back and come to the front as I always do. This vase right here is a glass tall cylinder, and it flutes at the end. People do DIYs with this and make them to hurricane lamps or apothecary jars. Again, I really only see them around the holiday season. You could put your thicker candles in here, your pillars, and definitely when you deck it out with florals, you have a great holiday option on the cheap. And last year I had a candle in it, but I was able to attach this ornament I also got from the Dollar Tree to it. You can glue on bling. Again, you're only limited by your imagination. They also, around this time, they have this taller cylinder vase. Let me put this over here. And I only see it around the holiday. Okay, maybe I'll try this one. Okay, I only see it around the holiday. Okay, and I'm attempting to bling it out with some Dollar Tree bling that I found. Now, I did this on a previous project with those Dollar Tree metallic stickers they had in the summertime. But the regular one is shorter than this one. So if you can see the difference, there is a measurable difference. These are taller, so I would recommend that you get these because same price, more options. So yeah, but they still have these available. But these are, again, they are out just for a certain time of the year. Like I said, you could bling them, you could attach your ointment or whatever you have to do, put your florals in here, put your candles. These are good for your tablescapes and your vignettes. Another option they have out during the holiday season, again, I'm attempting with that bling that Dollar Tree has. The square is shorter. It's not quite as tall. It's not as wide as some. But then again, it's $1. It's really good if you just want to put your candles in there and create that ambiance at night. That's generally what I do. It looks pretty. It looks awesome. You could put it in your bookcase or what have you, or perhaps on a end table. Next, another one of my favorites. You've seen these little square glass. They're just plain square glass candle jars. I really love this. This is one of my favorites. As you can see, I'm using it again. I creating a vignette piece where I spell out joy, and I simply attach some of the little silver metallic, and you can't even see it, I don't think, but the silver metallic letters that I got out of the sticker section where they keep, I guess, the school supplies or what have you. And I attached some of that bling ribbon, and I put in one of these little white round candles. All of this I got from the Dollar Tree, and I'm spelling out joy, J-O-Y, and I'm setting up it as a venue. But also what I use these, because I have tons of them, I also use them in a set of 3, and I use them for my bar. I'll put in olives, I'll put in lemons, and I put in my cherries. They're good for that. They're good for putting in your dips. You know, if you have dips, if you're doing a little buffet or a little cocktail party, you can put in the various dips for your chips and your veggies and crudettes and all that kind of stuff. Crudités, I'm sorry. Yeah, you could fill it up with breadsticks. You know, you can do veggie displays. It is an awesome workhorse. I really do love this. This is one of my favorite, and it's very timeless. Another one that I like also, that I feel is timeless, is this little one. It has a fluted foot edge, if you can see it. This is my true workhorse because I do a lot of events. And when I do them, especially with cocktail parties, I use these as a centerpiece for the table. And I just simply put a candle in there. And you could use these again, basically the same as you use these. People use these glasses to drink. You can. It's not my favorite for drinking, but people do use them for cocktails, you know. And that's certainly your choice, but I don't use it for that. Okay, the next shape I got are these little round glass bowls. They are just cute. This is the smaller one. Okay. It also comes in a larger size, so you can see the difference between the two. And these are good for multiple purposes. Again, you put your little floral bud arrangements in here. People make snow globes and scenes with the little brush trees. Yeah, you can put your utensils in there, like for my cocktail party. I have little tasting spoons or whatever. I put them in here sometime. Again, multiple uses. You think outside the box. Okay, that's all I have to say. Think outside the box. You can use these for whatever you see fit, whatever purpose you need, and whatever fits. That's my motto. Next, I like these little candle plates because you're burning more candles around this time of year, so you want to make sure your surfaces are protected. They have two. One is more frosted with a nubby texture. That's one option, but I like these better because they're clear and they lend you to more types of decor. They have the little foot. See, they have the little footed bottom, and it's clear, and it's $1. And you don't really need too fancy of a candle plate, I feel. These are more versatile. If you limit on space, they'll kind of carry you through more so than one that's specifically decored. Again, I'm working with a budget. Okay, if you have unlimited income or a little bit more income than usual, do you. I'm just really just trying to show you how you can get started, because you want to have something for every occasion. And this is how you do it. Next, I'm going to show you, and excuse these smudges, these little mirror coasters. These are, I don't DIY, as I told you, but I have done some DIYs with this. Oh, excuse me, this is so smudgy, but it has a beveled edge that I think is just gorgeous. And for $1, you cannot beat them. You could use these as your drink coasters. You could use them on your tablescapes. You can use them for vignette. Okay, so they got the octagon shape with the bevel edge. And they got, let me work this. They got the square edge with the bevel edge. Excuse me for these smudges. Really, I do apologize, but my fingers are so greasy. And these are not exactly new. I didn't just haul these. This is just a collective haul to give you some ideas and inspiration. So they are a little bit smudgy because I just got them out because I'm preparing for the holiday season. I brought them up from my storage unit, so they are a little dusty. And this is the round with the bevel edge. The bevel edge is important because it gives it some depth and some styling and quality and makes it look richer than it is. You can also use these to put your little candles on and give it that extra pop. You can use these ornaments that I purchased from Dollar Tree, and I simply attach them with, you can use hot glue and reuse the coaster, or if you want a more permanent, just use your E6000 or what have you. And look at this. You have an instant little decor item to set your vignette up with. I think is gorgeous and you cannot beat it. What else do I have to show you? I have these, which are, you know, they have the little tea light candles. I hauled a piece and it was gorgeous. It was, I think I got it from Ross, and it was basically just similar to, very similar to these. Oh, I'm trying to work with one hand. Let me see, let me do this off. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you how these look. Look at these little tea light holders. They remind me of diamonds. They are so gorgeous. And I've got several packets of these. These aren't all out all the time. They generally just have the rounded ones. And during the season, they come with different ones. They might have ones that are shaped like stars, because during the holiday season, they do get the ones that are shaped like stars. I have those and will show those to you when I unpack them. Or if they have something new, I'll show you at a later date. But I just want to show you what I had, particularly that I think is so decorative for the holiday season, as well as if you want to do a DIY tea light candle holder project. These would be good for that. It makes a more luxe for, you know, more luxe looking candle project, I believe. So those I thought was a great find. You get 2 for $1. That's 50 cents a piece. You really can't beat that, folks. I think that's just an awesome, awesome deal. And along with that, your lighting. If you like fairy lights, and that's one of the trends that's going on now, if you go to the crafting section, sometimes they're hanging on strips, which is why you see that. Or in the floor, or near the floral department, you'll see this by Floral Garden, copper wire LED lights. So generally they have them where they keep the candle holders and candles and things of that such. That's generally where I found these, but they are on a strip, or they'll be hanging up on one of those hooks. This is the copper wire, and they are warm light, so they have them in copper. It's 12 lights, and they also have them in silver. I didn't see a gold. I only got it in copper and silver. I don't know if they have a gold, so I couldn't tell you, but those are that's what I got. And also new this year, I got some of these. These are by Christmas House. The LED light sets, they are hanging up specifically where they keep the Christmas items. They might be on an end cap, which is where I found these. So look out for these. These are LED. Okay, but they're warm white. They also have a cool light. Okay, so the cool light is brighter and whiter. I am using these for DIY projects, so I want a warm light. I do have a project where I used the cool white. I'll show you that, but these are available in cool white and warm white. Look at the package so you know what you're getting, and it'll be up in the upper hand corner. It'll say warm white or cool white. And I got this because it had the clear strand, so I can use it in my DIY projects, and you won't be able to tell. I got a couple of these. I should have got more and probably will. But yeah, check out your fairy lights. That's a good, good option to get at Dollar Tree because they cost so much more. Now, we know they have candles. I'm going to show you some of the candle options I got. Like I showed you these white candles, round balls. They're good to put in your candle holders. Because again, my candle shapes depend on the type of vessel that I'm using. A lot of times I just purchase these white, what I call altar candles, in these glass cylinder vases. When they burn down, they tend to be clearer at the top, so they look a lot better. They're not the best quality, but they will do, and they're $1. When you group them together and you burn them in the evening, they look awesome. When you have them at a table, if your table is large enough, it looks awesome. It doesn't look like a dollar project, I guarantee you. You can also use them to line up on your sidewalk or porch. If you're having an event, the warm glow just looks awesome. Okay, they're just be careful when you're using real candles, okay? And notice, don't put them near fabric or anything flammable or combustible, and put them on a heat-proof, fire-proof surface. Be really careful. Don't put them near trees. Don't put candles on trees, okay? Especially live trees. That's a definite hazard waiting to happen. So just letting you know and caution you against that. Next option in buying candles that I found this year were these gold metallic taper candles. I thought this was a good deal, 50 cents a piece. If you know how much candles cost, this is a great deal. I bought a few packs of these. They also come in silver, and they had another color. I don't know if it was red or green or if they had both, but I'll be checking back and letting you know. I think that's a great deal. You can also put these in those Dollar Tree infamous candle holders for a more taper look on your dining room table. I, as a whole, do not just care for taper candles on my dinner table. Not saying it's bad. I'm using this in a vignette setting. But yeah, that is a option if you like taper candles. Dollar Tree has them, silver, gold, and in red and green, or either red or green, one or two. I'll let you know. Okay, and speaking of candles, I'm going to show the others last. These are flameless LED candles for your home decor. They have the silver glitter. You can't see it if I light it, but that's how it looks, and it flickers, and it's too light in here for you to see it, but it has a kind of warm glow. I only use this at night because during the daytime, like I said, you will not see it, but it flickers like a real candle does. And I group them together for a more luxurious look, and you never know that they came from the Dollar Tree, because believe me, they have these for so much more in other stores, and these are the ones in gold. So I got silver and I got gold. And these little boxes, if you're just wondering, I just put them up here for effect. These were from Family Dollar, and they were $1. Now, my candle find, and I was just, when I seen these. I think they're such a great deal. These are, look at this. I have purchased these candles in other stores. Of course, they were larger for much more. But for $1, really, for a smaller pillar candle, you cannot beat it. Look at the gold. And I got to go get some more I'm thinking about. And these are in silver. Such awesomeness. Can you really beat that? Yeah. Okay. Oh, let me put this right here. Okay. So, this is just a candle, a flameless LED candle that I got at Big Lots. I got it marked down. This was from last year. Let me see if you can notice the difference. Oh, this one is battery operated. It needs 3 AA batteries, so it is brighter, but it is, it has more of effect to it. Oops, but it costs more. But yeah, folks, just get out there and look. You could do wonderful vignettes and tablescapes, and like I said, just use your imagination. These square ones are a great deal because I use them on my bars all the time to put my lemons and limes and olives and maraschino cherries in it. I also, like I said, building different little vignettes with it, blinging them out. These coasters I've been using for years. I get them in squares and octagons and the round size. These little bud vases are cute. If you want to build little scenes with the snow and the brush trees or what have you, they're awesome. Check out the candles for Dollar Tree. Especially if you see the silver and the gold, just watch the finish, because sometimes the finish is a little bit rough on there. Check out for special shapes. If you like that hurricane lamp effect but don't want to spend that price, they do have these hurricane lamps for $1. You can use them with just your pilar candles in there. You could build floral scenes in there. You can attach bling and ornaments. Also, they have the tallest cylinder vases that you could bling out or use, or simply keep it simple with the pilar candles. And they have all types of fairy lights with warm white and cool white LEDs for $1. They have these wonderful, awesome tea light candle holders, as well as, they always come out with the various shapes for the holiday if you like those. But I believe in keeping it simple so you can use and repurpose, because any of this stuff, and this is why I'm showing you, you can use it after the holidays. It's not just for the holidays. I incorporate this in my everyday living, So I would just repurpose it, and reuse it and keep it moving. Maybe with nothing like this or this, because it's kind of permanent. But again, it's $1. It doesn't cost a whole lot. And, who's to say and who's to know? I'm not a big DIYer, like I said, because it tend to look tacky. Sometimes with me, I'm not a good DIYer. So this is the way I utilize these various vessels. And in my upcoming video, I'm going to show you how I use Dollar Tree floral, inexpensive florals, with Dollar Tree vases, even DIY vases that are very simple. And you can have gorgeous Christmas floral, because when you go in the store prior to after Christmas, the florals are out of the world. They're very expensive for what you're getting. And again, the florals for the holidays are something that looks like holiday florals. They look Christmassy. You can't really reuse them, so I don't really spend a whole lot of money on Christmas florals. I just think it's not really worth it. Unless you purchase them the prior season at a clearance, they can get pricey and just blow your budget for the holidays out of proportion. So I'm going to show you the little tricks I use for that. I'm not saying this is going into homes and gardens or a really nice interior, but again, for the purpose that we're using it, when I get through with it and you see how I put it together, it's going to pop like that. It's going to have all the bling of Z Gallery and Pier 1 and any other vignette that have those gorgeous to-do. Excuse the fingerprints and smudges, because we're going to shine this sucker up. All right, that's it. That's all. If you're not a part of my YouTube family, if not, why not? Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to push that notification bell. Don't forget the thumbs up. I'm trying to reach 1,000 for Christmas. Please, I got to have the push. The push is on. So if you're viewing this and you haven't subscribed, go ahead. I promise you won't regret it. More to come, better to come. Also, if you have any questions, cares, comments, or concerns, don't forget to leave them in the box below. If you have a channel you want me to view a link, leave that also. I love discovering new stuff. I'm inspired by you all. I hope you're inspired by me. And with that being said, bye-bye. Till next time. This is a Loquacious One. Mwah.